Hello, everybody. My name is Brianna, and the adjective I had chosen for myself was bubbly because that's the kind of person that I am. I really like to just go around talking to people, and I'm very energetic, so I thought that adjective fit me the best. This slide shows some of my interests, like going to concerts, which I went to that one recently in August. Then in the middle is a picture of myself whenever it was the first day at my job, which I work as a middle school after school teacher for ACE. I did coach soccer and I teach creative writing. And then on the right is another one of my interests, which is baking. I made some strawberry scones and they turned out really good. Then my first disposition was learning. I will show a commitment to learning by remaining open to new ideas, feedback, and improving my teaching practices. I chose this as my first disposition because I believe it is important in the education process. It is important to stay curious and adaptable when being a teacher to learn and grow. Then on this slide is a picture of my students whenever I was subbing at an elementary school for field trips. On the left is when we went to the Natural Science Museum where we were learning about mummies and dinosaurs and rocks and all that cool stuff. Then on the right is when we went to the aquarium. We learned a lot about stingrays actually, which is where we were at. The students were feeding some stingrays and it was really cool. Then my next disposition was integrity. I will show integrity by being honest, ethical, and consistent with my words and actions. I chose integrity because it is important to build and maintain trust amongst your peers and students. By having integrity, it builds your credibility and creates positive relationships with others. Then here's an image. And the third disposition I chose was collegiality. I would just demonstrate collegiality by being respectful, sharing ideas, and supporting my peers around me. I chose collegiality because I believe it's important to have good teamwork and cooperation within the field of teaching. This will promote a supportive learning environment for both yourself, the educators around you, and students. And here is a picture of me and my coworkers. On the left is me and my coworker Danny when we went to NASA and we had our group together. We were going around just looking at stuff and it was really fun. And then on the right is when me and my coworkers all went out to eat for one of their birthdays and it was really fun. My first interesting fact is that I've played soccer my whole entire life, pretty much. I started when I was 5 and I've played on numerous teams like for my city league, I've played club, and I played all 4 years of high school. And here's some pictures. The two on the left are from my senior year in high school, and then the one on the right is when I was in San Antonio for my club team. We played in a tournament, and it was really cool. Then my second interesting fact is that I'm the oldest out of 5 kids. I have 4 younger sisters, which learning to take care of them and being around them a lot actually made me want to become a teacher, especially in elementary. And here is pictures of my siblings. There's Mia, Zoe, and Sadie. I have another sister, but she doesn't really like to take pictures, so I don't have any of her. And then my third interesting fact is that I love to eat and try new food places. Every time I go out to eat with others, I like to suggest new places so that we can broaden our horizons and just try new food in general. And here is some food that I've tried. On the left is some pho from this Vietnamese place, kind of near here actually, and it's really good. I really recommend it. And then in the middle is sushi because I love sushi. I always eat sushi all the time. And then on the right is like a chicken katsu bowl that I tried when I was in San Antonio for that tournament, and it was really good. So, yeah, thank you for listening.